Get ready for 8 straight weeks of excitement. RVT Entertainment has teamed up with Team Dynamite Productions to bring you all of the events from this year's MetroCon. Each week, the Shades will premiere a new video of each event, followed by a live chat with the cast and crew from said event. Here's the lineup. Week 1 will light the flames with the Metro Fire Show, Skyrim. Week 2 will send the laughs through the cosmos with the Star Party, In Space. Week 3 will keep your funny bone tickled with Metro Night Live. Week 4 will be going crazy with Rhythm City Chronicles. Week 5 will head to the Wastelands with the Borderlands Assault on Metro. Week 6 will save the day with the Superhero Comedy and Stunt Show. Week 7 will feel the love in the Fantasy Masquerade. And finally, Week 8 will turn the chaos to 11 with the Anime Human Combat Chess Match. So tune in to the Shades YouTube channel every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern starting August 8th for all the exciting action. It's MetroCon! May the gear turn on.
Hero time starts now.
To forge the armor of your very soul, to grant yourself the strength to stand for all the innocent children in this world who do not yet realize just how real monsters are, to cry out with all your might one word that will redefine what it is to be human and what it is to be a hero. That word, that single utterance of all mankind's will to survive, is this. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rider, the Transformation, live here on RVTV. How we all doing, everybody? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another exciting night of Rider action here on RVTV. I'm the Shades, and I'm here with my boys, Matty Jay, Mike Shell, Mildred the Monk. Boys, how we doing tonight?
It is way too fucking hot out. And yes, I know where you're coming from. I'm still gonna say it.
You know what? You know what? Usually I'd refrain from doing it. But the humidex went to 45. That's 100 degrees outside, people.
I feel your pain. The only reason it hasn't been that hot down here is because it's been fucking raining.
Share some of that with us, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. As much as I hate, you know, I've told people, hey, quit bitching or work. Do you want 52 centimeters of snow? Because that's how you get 52 centimeters. No, fuck that. Bring it back down to 25. Who's been fucking with the thermostat?
God for
the cold vacuum of space doesn't mean you get to put it up to 5,000 zillion degrees.
God forgot to pay the AC bill again. Oh, God. Anywho, a couple things to go over here. As you guys know, this will probably be the last time you see Rider the Transformation on this channel, because TVSI are a bunch of assholes. For those who have not heard the news, yes, ladies and gentlemen, thanks to an incident with Last Week's Ranger Recap, we are getting a copyright strike in the near future. It's going to be starting on Monday the 14th, and from that day forward, we will be limited on our capabilities, including live streams and video uploads. And yes, we're about as pissed about it as you are. I saw the arguments I post from the post I made on Facebook. Honestly, my honest opinion on this, and I'll be posting a vlog about this later to really clarify things. At this point, it's more of a personal pride issue, as opposed to, because otherwise I would easily just take the video down, cancel the appeal that I've posted, that I've made, and just get rid of that video to keep on streaming. But no, we are in the right on this one. We are following fair use guidelines, and quite frankly, they are in the wrong for striking us down. So we are fighting it. And if that means we have to suffer a temporary copyright strike, so be it. We will fight it. I am not backing down, because otherwise they'll just keep doing it.
So with that in mind, where is where are the streams going to be broadcast alternatively?
Very good question, Mildred. If they'd be, as far as any streams that I host, such as this stream, Ranger Recap, Rising Sun Podcast, those will be transferred over to my personal channel for the time being, at least until we can get this cleared up. Rift Down will be handled by TWK's channel, and Game Night will have to be handled by whoever else's perspective channel. I think TW usually handles the Wii U Game Night, so he'll probably be hosting those. Matty, you're going to have to figure out how to, now that you know how to host live streams, you could probably use your personal channel, or we can just go back to Ustream for the time being. That's up to you, honestly.
Well, let's put it this way. I know I can do live streams on my channel. Which, by the way, thanks for fucking up the WrestleCast next week.
Dude, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to fucking TV Asahi, those fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, and if you folks bitching about where's this show, where's that show, don't go to me, don't go to Mike, don't go to Mildred, don't just go to Chase.
I will handle I take full responsibility for this. If anyone has an issue about where stream is, contact me. I will make sure that we write you appropriately.
You go to me and I Dave you.
Well, to be fair, for game night, they might still need to go to you because that's still your show.
Oh yeah, of course.
But like for most of the other streams, you're probably coming to me. Also, for Brother Ball, Hairball, yeah, you know what? TV aside, I think you deserve one of these. Dave!
I know I deserve that.
But I do want to apologize to all of our fans for any inconvenience this does give you guys. I promise you we will try to get this cleared up as quickly as possible. And before anyone suggests it, I've already made contact with Morrison Lee and who are the guys handling the FUPA account to see if we've got a case here. A lot of what I'm planning to do rides on their decision. If whether or not how strongly I truly fight this, but just let you know that I'm already working on that route. Anywho, that's enough of the bullshit. Because we got some other bullshit to deal with tonight, don't we? We got some asses to kick.
Yes, we do. Grandmasters going to suplex and stunner city, bitches.
Now, I assume we're still already henshin, considering we were already just in a fight last time.
Yep.
All right, saves me the trouble of having to use the henshin buttons.
Yeah.
Actually, I only had the two guns. I didn't have the tag burner yet, so you might still need that for later. But
well, I can pull that up in a hurry.
Well, let's just say that at least one of them will have to. And if you don't get the joke, Matty, I will explain later. Go to bed.
I don't get it.
You will before the night is out. Trust me.
Uh-oh.
But that said, you arrive at what would have normally been the what was originally the biggest park in Alpha City, now being now hollowed out to look like the floor of a massive gladiatorial arena. Except here's the weird part. It doesn't look like a bunch of stuff was chopped down, because if you look on the edges of it, you would see that what ended up happening is it's like a dimensional space was created that expanded around a certain point. Like you see half of the stop sign on one end, and the other half of the stop sign on the other.
Huh.
It basically looks like Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Crossed with someone used a dividing driver, didn't they?
Oh God. Also,
Well, we are dealing with somebody who's essentially got time space powers on the scale rivaling yours. But there's going to be one. But you see him sitting on a giant throne, and at the sides in their own thrones are people in those similar white robes that indicated their status as grandmasters. And in the central one, you see garbed in what looks like a white version of the robes of a priest is Caldwell, the emperor, as he now refers to himself as.
Seriously, if he calls himself Mordecai, I'm kicking him in the balls very furiously.
Too obvious.
Too obvious, and that's why if he calls himself that, he's getting a kick in the balls. So he saved himself a kick in the balls.
But he looks at the three of you, and as mentioned last week, he says you are late. I want everybody to roll me wits plus perception.
Five successes.
Six successes.
thanks to my augmentation, I got 9 doubles, so that leaves me with 9 successes.
Nice.
As you look up, the first thing that you notice is that the sky has gone from what would have been evening time to it is technically night, but it's like the colors in the sky are reversed. It is white with black points, and throughout that, you start to see multicolored holes open up in the sky, as well as some discoloration appearing in the area outside of this little arena.
Dude, if we see the Time Force Megazord, I'm running.
This is unfortunately worse. With that one, in the case of Time Force, it was just Shades. What Justin notices on his layout is the fact that the energy from incursion-based phenomena is approaching critical mass.
Oh,
i.e., what's happening is that because he has the Infinity Code now and is using it to its full extent. It's not incursions breaking into real space is not the only problem, but more the fact that the rules themselves are starting to break down.
fuck, we got another O day, don't we?
He's working towards it. In fact, he's going beyond O-Day.
There's gonna be
He looks at it and says, it's a magnificent sight, isn't it?
If by
Every single rule, every single law, everything that dictates what reality is, shall be broken down and reformed in my image. I will not rule the world. I will create a new universe, and I will write its laws.
You realize you're out of your goddamn mind.
No, you know, you know, Justin. Of all the things he misses, I think he misses his mind the most.
Out of my mind, Mr. Osmond. Isn't that the exact same word? Isn't the exact same words that your grandfather said to your mother?
Oh, I am taking this. You will know your role and shut your mouth.
And before he finishes that, Osmond grabs Lynn and goes, "No. Let him say whatever the hell he wants. He's just trying to egg me on. I know your tricks, Caldwell. That's not going to faze me. I'm here to end this. For good."
There's 3 of you, and there are not. Very well then. Let's see the strength of your conviction against my own soldiers. Go. And you immediately see 3 of them leap up and land in the arena.
Superhero landing! Look! Superhero landing! Oh,
They didn't do the superhero landing. They floated at the last second.
aw. Oh. You know, my buddy Wade would be so pissed off right now.
Everyone copes in different ways, I guess. Let's do this, guys.
But they take off their robes in that kind of dramatic fashion that you see in these kind of shows. And you see one of them wearing the robes of an archmagus, the other one wearing the robes of a bishop, and the third wearing armor that makes him look like a lesser dragon.
Fuck is this, chess?
Yes, exactly.
That's kind of what they're going for, I think. Also, Matty, I think we're getting an echo on your end.
Hold on.
It's not a direct echo. I think it's coming from your speakers.
Speakers, yeah, I know. Yeah, I had to make adjustments on during the weekend, so hold on.
All right. Mike, what form are you in?
I'm in Paradox.
All right. Is the turret deployed or not?
It's deployed.
All right. Now then, one rule that we are going to have with this is that every time you roll a 1 or a 2, you will be taking 1 damage because of how saturated the energy is.
Oh, wow.
Thank God I just put some points in my HP.
Yeah, me too.
And there's no way to negate that effect, is there? There isn't, right?
No, actually, I'll take that back a slight bit. If you roll a 1, on the plus side, this effect is something that works both ways.
Oh, okay.
Double-edged sword.
It is solely there to demonstrate how the amount of energy is just going through everything.
Curious. Considering that I'm also tapping into the Infinity Code, wouldn't I be able to negate this effect?
Only on yourself.
Yeah, the rest of us, that's a no-go.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I could possibly with redo, but only when necessary.
Especially since you have a limited amount of charge with redo. But that said, everybody, roll me some initiative.
We got over here. Let's see. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, of all the days to get a good roll. Straight 14 successes.
Not a bad roll on my end either. 10.
So,
11
Matty,
successes.
you rolled a tie.
I rolled a 10. Oh, wait a minute.
All right, Mike, how many did you get?
11.
Wait a. All right, the sorcerer gets 7. The Hierophant gets 9. And the worm also gets 9. And of course, right at the bottom of the order is Tempest's turret. So, Virtue, you're first.
All right, who's in front? Or
I
who's,
think they're all in a line.
all right,
I think.
well, they're in the line. Who's in the center?
In the center is going to be the sorcerer.
Ah, damn it. Cause yeah, I'm gonna take. I'm actually not gonna be gunning for the sorcerer.
You
Cause
want the big armor dude.
I'm going for the worm. He's dressed like a dragon. He's messing on my turf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gimmick infringement.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna look up before I move. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna look at the guys and go, all right, Matty, you got the Hierophant. Or no, Lynn, you got the Hierophant. You got the other big guy.
You mean the guy with the armor?
No, that's the worm.
All right, fair enough.
You got the bishop looking guy.
You got the bishop-looking guy. Tempest, you got the sorcerer. Me?
The magic.
I got to deal with a little bit of gimmick infringement. Excuse me for a minute. And I come running towards the worm.
All right, speed check.
Twelve
What do you got
successes.
for me? 12. Nine. You have successfully engaged.
All right, well, considering I'm also going full speed ahead, fuck it, I'm going to charge his ass.
See, I'm trying to think if you've got anything that can be boosted by a charge in. And I think you've got some things. Let's see. Not in deft. I think you've got some. Okay, this lightning charge. No, that's probably. Oh, you have thunderclap smash kata.
Is that in the Rame,
Yep. And I think you're gonna like this one.
Oh, I like. Yeah, I think I see where you're going with this. I was considering how high my strength is.
Let's see, Rame, Thunderclash Kata, right?
Thunderclap,
Thunderclap
smash,
Smash
kata.
Kata. It's on page 86.
Gotcha. Rame section.
Aren't you glad that I put in those bookmarks?
Or technically, it could be 84 if you're going by the actual numbering on the pages.
Yeah, but I never do that for PDFs.
Oh, I'm ready. Oh. Hey, hey, Shades?
Yeah.
Hulk?
Smash. Smiles. All right, so I'm assuming I've got to roll the power first.
Let's see. Since it's an enhanced type timing, you would roll it after.
All right,
So you are going to charge and do an unarmed attack. I'm going to go with you running in and giving him the worst haymaker possible.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So I'm doing unarmed.
Or if you prefer, a running high knee.
Ooh, yeah. I think that's more my style anyway. Though technically I'd be flying in because I'm still got my wings.
Yeah, but you get yourself a running head start just to put some extra mustard on there, you know.
Ah, of course.
Yep.
All right, so.
Also, this is definitely not a Beaumaye, but it'll feel like it.
So I also assume that Infinite Fencer doesn't count in this case.
It's still an attack. So if the rolls end up when rolling for the power, no. When rolling for the attack, yes. Because we don't want to get too insane, do we?
No, not at all. All right. Well, in that case, let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and go for Armor Breaker on this one.
All right. Okay, make sure to roll and take away one die.
So I only get a +1 bonus instead of +2. Haha.
Well, you're one die from your accuracy.
Yeah, I know, but I also get a +2 for my Infinite Fencer. So instead of getting +1, so it's just a +1 in this case.
All right. And I will roll defense.
Ooh, well, all right. You're going to hate this. 14 successes. I'm only going to take 1 point of damage because I rolled a single 1.
Seven successes, and he is also going to be taking a point of damage before that's calculated.
All right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros as well. So let me just see. Yeah, that's the one I got the most of. So that's going to be 5 swords in the bank.
All right, so you got it. So you got 11.
No, I got 14 as my successes.
14. Okay, so 7 plus 7's gonna be the bonus damage, obviously. Now we roll for Thunderclap Smash. So roll me forms plus unarmed plus Tamashi.
$11 out of 18. That is exceptional.
All right. Let's see. What's your normal unarmed damage?
Normal meaning without the Nirvana form or with it?
Well, since you're still in Nirvana form, with
6.
6. Okay.
Are you talking
That
unarmed,
is
just
double
unarmed
that.
stat or unarmed damage?
Unarmed damage.
Oh, okay. Scratch that. Unarmed damage normally is 14.
Alright, 14. Let's see what let's do this.
And of course, I get +2 for Infinite Fencer. +2 more for charge. Oh, this is gonna be hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Okay. 14 times 2, that's going to be 28. Minus his endurance, which is 5, so that brings it down to 23. Then +2 for Infinite Fencer. And +2 for the fact that you're doing a charge. Which $34 damage on that hit.
Oh!
And that's initiative, right?
Yeah. That's withering damage.
If that fucker ain't crashed, I don't know what.
Oh, he is
Oh,
fucking
he's
crashed. He is crashed. That's just the start.
Okay, so you're going to be at 48 initiative next round, but we are not done because you sent him flying. Okay, what is your strength after the bonuses from Nirvana?
Strength is at 8.
You managed to move him. You managed to send him flying about 40 feet.
Considering that they just jumped off that stage, they couldn't have been that far from it. I'm pretty sure he hit a wall.
Yeah, he did. You see him crash pretty hard. And because of that, I'm going to say that he takes 4 direct damage.
Damn.
Now, I believe also that his buddies are going to be affected by this as well.
Yep. And let me roll for them. Okay, the Hierophant got knocked down and takes 2 damage because he rolled 2 1s.
Damn.
The Sorcerer he manages to survive, so he's not knocked down.
Ah. No.
Minute? Sorry. Guys, give me a minute.
What's the matter?
Yep.
Oh, food.
Let's see. And because you are technically an elemental trance, Shades, we are not done.
I know. So I gotta roll what, 1d5?
You have to roll me 1d10 and tell me the face result.
9.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
So now he's paralyzed on top of that.
Yep. So, for the next 5 rounds, he's got to make a roll, and if he fails, it's -1 to all physical actions.
And at this point, I'm looking at him and going, want to dress like a dragon again? Now you'll learn.
Oh, wait a minute. I realized, I just remembered something. Because of how Nirvana form worked, you have the option of, instead of doing paralyzed, doing impact.
What is in, hold on, let me look this up.
For 3 rounds, whenever the target is struck by a melee or unarmed attack, they are pushed back a number of squares equal to the attacker's strength. If doing so makes them impact an object, add 1 to the damage. If they parry, they're only pushed back half. Throwing attacks, push back half, rounding down.
Given this circumstance, I think we'll just stick with paralyze. That'll fuck him up more in the long run.
All right. I will admit I would have enjoyed seeing you pinball him.
Maybe next time.
All right. So, Mike, you're up.
I'm not. Okay. No. That was an awesome trick I pulled last time. I think I'm doing it again.
I know what he's doing.
But I'm sorry, guys. I'm back.
First, I need to lay out mine. Self-Tamashi. So, 3. From a dice pool of 11. Successes. Successes out of 11. I definitely think it's exceptional. And I'm laying out. What? Did I just increase the out? Yeah, this, yep, Kaze bubbles, so that's 7 plus 1 for exception, so it's 8 mines I'm laying out right in front of me. How am I going to warp that sorcerer right in front of me?
That sorcerer is about to fail it.
Okay, so you ended up first casting. What's mine is yours, correct?
Correct.
All right. Let's see. You made. So what's your Kaze?
Kaze is right now at 7. And +1 for exceptional.
All right, so that is 8 mines.
Yep.
And you put them all in one spot, and you dragged the sorcerer to you.
Exactly.
All right then. Let's see. Each of them deals Kazian damage, so that's 6, and you laid 8 of them.
So that'd be 7 damage.
You forgot to update your thing, Mildred. He upped his Kaze with his XP. So he's up to 7.
He did.
What? Oh, wait a minute. What? Yes. This is round 1. How did he die? Mike, what did you do?
Oh my god!
Insta kill. How the fucking? Wow.
Oh, that's gotta be a record! Oh my god, that's a record!
In the immortal words of Chris Tucker, you got knocked the fuck out, man.
No.
Oh.
All of a sudden, the ghost of Ron Simmons appears. Confused, looks at everything.
Damn!
Repeat things again. You did a thing. It hit. And it was exceptional.
He did the mines and pulled someone into all of them.
And now they dead!
This was supposed to be withering. You know that, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing. The mines he lays down, because they're not directly from him, they're automatic direct damage.
Wow. Now, I should make you roll for Windburn, but that's kind of a moot point because he's dead.
Yeah. Burn to wrist.
Yeah.
In one turn. I can't top that.
No.
I can't. I cannot.
But that is going to be your turn, Mike.
Oh, God damn it, I have to follow that.
Matty, I think because I can't say it right now, you have to you have to comment on what Brother Ball just said.
Yeah. This guy, there's only one word to describe this now dead master. And I am gonna spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-T.
And this is why I wear headphones, ladies and gentlemen, because if Lady K heard that, even though she's in the bedroom watching a movie with the kids, she did come out here and sketchbook me.
Dead indeed, sir. Dead indeed.
You know what I need to do? I need to make that a button. That way I can just press it and I don't have to worry about it.
But Matty, it is now your turn, and the Hierophant is just standing there waiting for you to suplex him.
Yeah, he's seen me kick a guy, like flying knee a guy so hard it sent him into a wall and knocked him down. You've been seeing another guy land a bunch of mines. I literally just killed one of the Grandmasters in one shot. He's probably pissing his pants right about now.
Part of me is like, I can't kill him with 10 initiative, but part of me wants to just do a full blast kick and super kick his head off. But I can't!
Just give him the best shot you can and just because do what I did. Just give him an epic knockdown.
Give me a second here. I need to figure out if I can.
Seriously, Mike.
He just taught me.
Seriously, gee.
Hi.
Seriously, Mike. Holy
Damn.
shit. He's like, Kelby looks at Tempest. He goes, "Where in the hell was that 2 weeks ago?"
Yeah, I look back and I see the explosion and I see the dead sorcerer and I'm like, damn, somebody improved their game.
Like I said, regular Caldwell, you damn right.
Glad to see you brought your A game there, Tempest.
A game, he got his S game. Are you fucking kidding me?
No shit. By the way, Matty, are you going to be changing forms right about now?
Well, my original form when I henching last week, if I remember correctly, was on Deucentine, so I got 2 shotguns no matter what.
Right.
I'm keeping hot tag for the finish.
Okay.
If there is a finisher.
I know, right?
Jesus Christ. And yeah, Mike, soften him, don't kill him. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck's sake, I haven't done a finisher in a while, but anyway, I'm gonna do what Shay said, just a simple unarmed attack. Well, you didn't do a simple unarmed attack, but yours was technically a running knee. I'm just going for a clothesline from hell.
All right, so you're going with a charge.
Charge, unarmed, yes. So I got to roll speed first. I have that ready. So. Guess who's rolling good tonight, boys? Yeah, 10 successes. That's the good news.
Six successes and 2 ones, so he takes 2 damage.
Bad news is I have a lone 1, so I take 1 damage.
Uh-huh.
49. So we are engaged. Calby looks at everything. He said, "There's like going on." I said, "Jesus, all the fancy theatrics, and here I am looking at." And he's looking at straight at what's his face again?
The Hierophant.
It doesn't matter what she. Oh, okay, I'm kidding. The high one, the bishop, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like. Wait a minute. I thought you were. He smells, you know. What the hell? I think he shit himself. He's stiff as a board. Look at him.
He should have liked the brown pants.
Yep, he should have worn the brown. He should have worn the brown pants. Let me just get my 11 dice here. That's the base. So that's 11. Now it's a called shots. I take a dice off, right?
No, that's a charge shot. So
Yep.
So a charge shot is straight up 11.
Mm-hmm.
All right, charge shot it is. Let's do this. All right. Can't be right. "12 successes."
Damn. Also, Mike, you're gonna get mentioned here. I just tweeted about that epic move you just pulled.
11 successes, but there is a 1 in there, so I take another damage. That's 48 left. Not too lucky not the part, but it's still 11 successes, so...
no, it's still 12 successes. You just take 1 damage.
Oh, no, I said 11, I said 11 successes.
You first said 12. So
I'm an idiot. I'm thinking of another thing. Yeah, 12 successes. I don't know why, I had the penalty thing in my head for some reason.
it's all right, dude. 12 successes, 1 damage. That's what we're
Yeah.
All right, 12 successes. Let's see here. Only 5 successes, and I take 3, and the Hierophant takes 3 more damage.
Damn.
Damn. So basically, he charges. He's like, "Ah!" Boom! Big old clothesline right across the throat.
JBL style.
JBL style.
Actually, I'm going Rainmaker.
Yes.
Yeah.
But wait, technically that's a grapple because he has to hook up the.
All right, fair enough. I'll go with JBL style for this.
Yeah. Rainmaker, for those who don't know, he starts at a back. The way you would set up for a German suplex, but holding his one of the opponent's arms, turns around and then it's a big old lariat.
Yeah. And for those non-wrestling fans, clothesline, basically you hold your arm out, run full speed, and you just almost pull it across their neck to bring them down. And especially so with JBL, who had that epic follow-through that made it look like he took his head clean off.
Which technically is a lariat, but it's the subtle. He's a clothesline is literally the arm sticks out, it doesn't move. The lariat, you're swinging the arm, but it's clothesline from hell.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So let's see. You got how many successes did you say again?
I had 12.
12. I got.
And you got 5, I think is what you said, right?
Yep.
Plus 12 damage.
Okay, so once again a 7 bonus, and what this is a charge, so that's going to be +2. And what's your unarmed damage?
Unarmed damage is 12. Oh, no, unarmed is 13. Unarmed is 13, excuse me.
All right, so that is going to be 20. That is going to be 22. First, he's crashed,
Duh.
and that's going to be 22 initiative to you. So,
32.
yep.
I don't know. I'm definitely. I don't know. I'm feeling with 32. That's definitely full blast territory. I could definitely do a decisive next turn.
Let's see, and now it is the Hierophant's turn.
The guy who's got his head place knocked off.
You see him place his staff. You see him place a symbol on his staff near just above his forehead. You see him chant for a moment before it looks like a blue sheen layer of energy surrounds him. He has basically put in a damage shield around himself.
Okay.
So anything that does not do 20 points of damage, period, is nullified.
Oh.
Considering
and that's my guy, right?
Considering what we've been doing, I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Now it's the worm's turn. First thing he's gonna do is try and get up. Or rather, try and launch himself out of the wall that you threw him into. Okay, he rolled enough die, so he's able to get out of there with just a minor action.
Can't make it too easy, guys. Come on.
I know, right?
But you see the mouth start to open and gold fire starts coming out before he seems to go into a rage stance and starts firing breath in the air that comes down basically like a meteor swarm. So everybody roll me some dodge.
Damn it.
Here we go again. 10 successes, no ones.
Same amount, but I do take 1 damage. Seven.
11 successes, 1 damage.
Okay. He got 13 successes and takes 1 damage. So does that beat anybody's?
That pretty much beats all of us because I got 10. Me and Matty got
That
10.
on my end as well.
And I've got 11.
All right. Okay, before armor is calculated, everybody, the raw damage total is going to be the raw damage to withering is going to be 8. What is that after your armor?
4 for me.
All right, so Shades, you're down to 44.
3 was 8, right?
Yep, 8 minus your armor.
So that's 5 damage.
Armor is at 5, so it's going to be 3 damage.
Now, did you make sure to calculate the forms that you're in?
Yes.
All right. Matty and Mike, did you calculate that?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm at base armor is 3, and at paradox I'm at +2.
Wait, do I get extra armor because of my form? Because I don't
If
remember.
you're
You're
in
not-
endurance book.
He's not in his ultimate form, though. Remember that.
All right.
I'm in. Not tag. If you remember.
Yeah, he's
Not
just
yet.
he's in his second form. Which I believe does still add 1, probably.
Yeah, so I'm at 28, so 27. So yeah. Okay, I got an extra
and
initiative.
what-
That
Mike, how much damage was your total again?
3.
All right. And that's gonna be his turn. And I'm pretty sure Virtue is now really pissed about the gimmick infringement.
Oh yes!
Oh. Wait a second. We missed a turn.
Oh yes! I know what he's talking about.
I'm getting to the turrets.
Ah.
Okay. We've got 2 targets. So that's just gonna be a short burst. What is your range damage?
Range damage is at 12.
All right, that's all right. All right, so that's 12 damage. That's 12 damage split between the 2 of them. So that's going to be 6 each. At first. And then 1 more because short burst. Okay, and that's gonna be that turn. And Shades, you're up.
All right. First things first. Now that I've gotten now that I've had my little bit of rage there, quick scan. Let me scan these guys and scan this guy and see how much health he's got.
All right, are you scanning both of them, or are you scanning just the worm?
At this point, I'm not worried about weaknesses because I'm pretty sure I can kick his ass. So I'll scan them both.
Okay, roll me wits plus perception.
All right. 9 successes, and I take 1 damage.
All right. You see that both the Hierophant and the worm are really banked up, even with that bit of rage that the worm has. Though you do note that the worm's main role is to serve as the artillery.
Yeah, I think we kind of figured that out. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. Should I be worrying about the 1 damage? Because of what we just talked about earlier?
He didn't roll any ones.
No, I'm talking
Wait
about
a minute, he
myself.
rolled two ones. Oh,
I shouldn't be worrying about rolling the ones.
for this case, no. All right, no period. What am I thinking?
Yeah, so I'm going to take my 2 health back.
Yep.
Also, Matty, speaker echo again.
Sorry.
Just figured I'd let you know. It's sad, because freaking Discord's supposed to have echo cancellation. This shouldn't be happening.
I
Technology
already
hates
jacked up
Matty.
the voice activation up to like over a half, for God's sakes.
Anyway. Alright, so they're pretty banged up. How much health does Worm have?
17.
Oh, fuck me then. I'm just going to go ahead and finish him off now.
Hierophant has 16.
Well, you know what? I'm not even going to waste my time doing a infinite Dragon Wrath. I can hit him with a regular direct attack and kill this son of a bitch.
You're not even gonna let me super kick him?
No. I'm talking about Worm. You can finish a Hierophant. I don't give a damn.
Wait, I can finish him?
Yeah, I'll let you finish him. I'm taking out the I'm taking out my gimmick infringement over here.
Oh. Okay.
He is taking out Gilbert. But that said, what? Oh wait a minute! I forgot one small thing. Shades, you got hit. You got hit with his attack. Yes.
Yeah.
You're still in elemental trance.
But it was a ranged attack. Wasn't it? Because he was at a distance. He didn't charge. He didn't come up to me. I knocked him back, so he shouldn't be engaged.
Ah, shit, I forgot about that. Never mind. Well, doesn't matter anyways, because first he has to roll to see if he can actually to see if he can move without penalty. And
Well,
he succeeded with no one, so he's able to move properly this round.
Oh, it's not going to matter. Because what I'm going to do... I'm going to throw something interesting at you, because he wants to use a dragon, using Dragon's Fire. 2 can play that game. I'm going to do something a little out of the ordinary here, because I'm going to summon a dragon head, but I'm not going to do the move you think I'm going to do. Like, I'm going to look at him like, oh, so that's how we want to play, huh? Okay, let me show you how a real dragon does it. I summon a dragon head, and I'm going to fire a fireball at him using the tracer round power.
Oh.
All right, let's dig that one up. Ah, here we go. Okay. Roll me ranged accuracy. Bonuses and all.
Ten successes.
Three successes and 2 ones.
And remember, this is a decisive attack. I'm finishing this motherfucker.
Yep.
He
So,
about to die.
okay, so what is first before we do anything, let us roll for tracer round.
12 successes out of 17. I believe that's exceptional.
Yep. So when you rolled let's see, how do we want to do this?
Does it
Since
really honestly
obviously we don't
matter? My initiative alone's enough to finish this motherfucker.
Yeah, but fair
all
enough.
about style.
It's a little overkill. So he gets hit with what looks like a reasonably sized fireball goes out that gets big and just goes right through him until all you see is just a figure that is so completely black it's blacker than a Spinal Tap album.
How much blacker can it get?
Like,
None.
no more black.
No, I would describe it as all that's left of him is just his shadow on the wall.
Nice. I was gonna go, gee, Goku, you forgot to scream out Kamehameha.
No, because I'm doing a dragon's roar.
Then again, it could be argued that you did Super Dragon Punch last turn, but the worm, he did. He's dead, Jim. All right, Matty, you are up.
Hot tag.
Hold that thought. Gotta press this.
All right. A swirl of energy comes around you, and then concentrates to the side. And now there are two Kamen Rider Lins.
Folks, it's time for a super kick party. Full blast kick. Times 4. Or actually, 2. Just 2 guns on 1 foot. I need a lot of dice here. Hold on. This is
You need all the dice.
all of the dice.
If we used all the
Oh,
dice
that's-
Matty had, that's a lot of dice.
That's 60. That's a lot of dice. You really want me to roll all the dice, do you?
He said when you first got that big bag of dice, he said at some point he's gonna find a way to make you roll all those dice.
That's true.
I told you from the start, there is always a method to my madness.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see. Actually, let's see how many dice we have to roll first, because I believe this is an unarmed attack, isn't it?
Yep.
Technically speaking. So that is 11. That's 10. Oh wait, this is a called shot, so I take 1 off.
Yep.
And this is my ultimate form, so do I add anything to this? I want to make sure. That's all it is. We're trying to keep ourselves in the up and up here.
Well, let's see. You're doing an unarmed attack.
That's 11, but it's a called shot, so it takes away 1.
You add 2. You add 2 because you're in Omega form.
Good. That's what I have here. 2 in Omega form. So I have on my notes.
So yeah, you are gonna be rolling.
12.
You're gonna be rolling 12.
Yep.
So roll the bones.
Rolling the bones. The mysteriously multicolored bones. Yeah, we do. Hello. Alright, we have Well, let's take care of the business. There's a 1, so I take off a 1 here. That makes that 46. Get that out. Now on to the good news, gentlemen.
Oh, wait a minute. You forgot. Add your Tamashi to the roll.
Tamashi is 4.
6.
So 6. All right, we re-roll then. Well, so I roll 18. Go. Well, despite all of that, I still just take out 1, so I'm back at 46. Thanks for the mulligan, Doldra. Like that, the result is actually better. Well, at least at first glance.
All right. So how many successes do you have?
That I'm calculating.
Is that what I smell burning?
Yeah, that's what you smell burning. $15 successes. Now, wait, I get rerolls though, right? Do I?
Yeah, you have up to 12 rerolls.
That's true. So
any of those die that were misses, or the dice that are ones, you can re-roll them, and if it's something other than a 1, it's not going to count against you.
okay, so let me.
These re-rolls are exempt from the 1 rule.
All right. So I'm back at 47 again. All right. Up. I'll do one more re-roll. One more. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, you know what? I'll take the hit. Well, let's see. Hold on. Let's take care of the business first. Yeah, you know what? I got all but. You know what? I only have one left, but it's a re-roll. Let's re-roll that one. I'll take whatever. It's a 2. 1 and 2s are damage, right?
No, just once.
Just once? And all right, fuck it. We'll leave it at that. Then. Let's see here. We have. Total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 zeros, that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 successes.
Damn! Is it even possible for him to dodge or parry that?
After all the rerolls, I hope he finds a way
I'm
to
beginning
fucking
to have
dodge
an
one
understanding of why D&D has the massive damage rule. Only 6 successes, and how many did you roll?
24.
Okay, that's still 8. That is still 18. That is still 18 of a bonus.
Dude, I wouldn't even bother calculating everything. He's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I want to see. I actually, for the sake of completion, because you're getting triple digits, I want to see if I hit triple digits. It's a pride thing. It's a pride thing.
Okay, you know what? You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. That's only fair. And while he's calculating all that, I have to share one of my Metricon buddies posted one of those, take the letters of your name and make out a thing. What horror movie are you in, and would you survive? The way it was written out, the horror movie was for me was Rise of the Insatiable Zombie Hookers.
Matty, roll me 2d10 and tell me the face results of both.
All right. Double mines.
Plus 2. And half of your total Tamashi.
I have my total Tanashi with enhancements is 3.
66 damage total. He is dead. You blow his friggin' head off.
And it landed in Caldwell's lap.
Well, it would have, but you see that as soon as it was going near it, it just goes out of existence.
Figures. Always wants to fuck up. Hey, you want to play golf or you want to fuck around?
I thought most people who play golf do nothing but fuck around.
So since the fight's not over, I assume my initiative goes right back down to 3, right?
Yep.
Well, this round of fighting is over. We just killed everybody.
We didn't kill everybody, but we're just
We killed everybody in this particular fight, but we still got at least 2 more fights to go.
Yeah.
Yep. You see Caldwell crack a tiny bit of a smile and go, "So, you are skilled. Deal with them." And then you see 3 more come along. The first one reveals his coat, and you see what looks like a 7-foot mountain of a man that would be right at home be right at home in a Frazetta piece, wielding a big ass axe.
Wow. Shades, that's your guy.
Oh, thanks.
He's
Well, it's a sharp
he's
thing.
a big ass
Never
guy
sharp
with a
thing.
big ass beard and a big ass axe.
I figured a big strength test, that'd be your guy.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
The second one is wearing heavy amounts of hide clothing and a cape made of leaves, and has a large deer mask along with a bow and arrow. And the third one has a black bodysuit hooded with a hood, and seems to have these black energy tendrils going along them like they're fading in and out of their own shadow.
Oh, okay. I think I kind of get where that's going.
Yes. Your scan reveals that they're referred to as the Mountain King, the Wild Hunt, and the Shadow. But unfortunately, Not even he knows what evil lurks within the hearts of men. Thank you, Shades, for getting that joke.
What was that? What is that from? I'm trying to remember.
The Shadow. An old comic character.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would not have done it.
Old radio show plus it was an Alec Baldwin movie.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, okay.
Along with the Phantom, along with the Phantom and Doc Savage, they're basically the OGs of the kind of adventure comic.
Yeah. Both the Shadow and the Phantom got adapted into movies. Neither one of them were particularly fantastic.
Okay.
Also, Shane Bang Bang. Dude, no, we're this is private call, dude. Nice try. Now, at this point, I assume I've met back up with my teammates during this conversation.
Yep.
So once again, I look at the all right, Lynn, you got the strength. You can take on the big guy.
Jeez, thanks for giving me Braun Strowman on steroids.
Oh, you can handle him. Come on. After that last fight.
Actually, you should have said who?
Who?
Exactly.
Anyway, Tempest.
So yes, we are dealing with the Mountain King, the Wild Hunt, and the Intercontinental Champion of the World, Mr. OOC.
Hey.
Nicely done, sir. Nicely done. Yeah, and at this point, I'm looking over at Tempest. Tempest, you can use your shield. Take out that hunter.
I have my own shield.
Exactly.
All right, so the turret is officially out.
No. He just said he is his own shield. He doesn't need. He still keeps the turret out.
Oh, all right. I forgot about that. Sorry. Okay. And now to roll initiative for these three.
So this is what, a new fight now, or?
Yep, we're in round two.
Now,
All
are we
right.
keeping our new...
You guys don't roll initiative.
Oh.
So you both of y'all are at 3. I still have my 8.
Yep. The Mountain King is at 6. For the record, when you're thinking of the Mountain King, think of King Conan.
Conan the Barbarian?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me I'm fighting Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No, you're fighting Conan the Barbarian.
No, I'm fighting Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You're fighting Conan or you're fighting Cole. Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie is just one small piece of that character's history.
Okay, now I have to say this. I look over. I see Lynn's kind of struggling over there, and I just pat him on the chest and I go, "Kamen Rider Lynn, what is best in life?"
To crush enemies, see it driven before you, and hear the lamentation of Professor Caldwell.
Wow! Whoa!
And by lamentation, I mean him dying. His screams of agony, of course. Phrasing, boom, onto the fight.
Let's see, the Wild Hunt got 10. And the Shadow got 6. No, wait, I miscalculated one. That's 7.
All right.
And the Wild Hunt is going first.
All right.
So, first thing he's going to do is charge, and he's going to charge straight at He's going to charge straight at Tempest. And you hear as he starts charging, you see images of like a pack of spectral wolves following him. But let's see, he's rolling speed.
I roll the speed. Ten successes.
He got 14.
Ooh.
So he's engaged. It's finally storming out. And let's see. So he's going to be basically trying to do a slide and try and shoot at you before you can close the shield, or rather before you can block the shot with your arms or something like that. Okay. Okay, he rolled a 1, so he takes 1 damage.
And I'm gonna go ahead and try to parry him.
All right.
And I have 14 successes.
$15.
Oh, now they're pulling out the big guns.
Yeah.
So he manages to fire and get a shot in. So that is going to be 9 damage before armor takes anything off.
And my armor is at 5.
So suddenly you went quiet.
Yeah, everybody's still alive over there?
Yeah, Mike, I think
Yeah.
I think we're still calculating stuff because turn hasn't ended yet.
I'm waiting on your roll.
My
Or
roll.
I'm waiting. I'm not on your roll, but on on the armor.
I said it was 5.
Wait, what am I?
Yeah, so Zach, we're actually waiting on you, Mildred. So there was 9, so he's taking 4 initiative damage.
Yep.
Down to 4 initiative now.
Yep, and he's up to 14. And because he used Bear Strike. Actually no. Scratch that. I'm not going to be using that yet. He did the Wolf's Charge, which gave him a bit of a boost. But he is engaged towards Tempest. And that's going to be it for his turn. Now it is the Shadow's turn. Let's see here. The Shadow is going to roll to engage against you, Virtue. He takes 1 damage. No, scratch that. I missed one. He takes 2 damage. But he got 13 successes on his speed check.
All right, let me go ahead and do my roll here. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about the ones. And ooh, poor guy, not his day. 14.
Wait, did you parry?
No, this is just a speed check.
All right, you get 1 free melee.
All right, so let's roll for the accuracy.
This particular one, you can 1 free melee or unarmed, your choice, I should say.
Melee, I have better damage there. Now, unfortunately, I can't use Armor Breaker in this case because his initiative is higher than mine. All right. Oh, lovely. Roll again. 15 successes on melee accuracy. Oh, hold on. I forgot to count for 2. Let me roll 2 more.
Only 5 successes.
Ooh, damn. And I just got 2 more because I forgot to add 2 more for Infinite Fencer, so yeah. Yeah. Man, I got 5 swords in the bank. So that puts me back, puts me up to 10.
All right, so you rolled 15 successes total.
No, 17 because I just got 2 more. I forgot to add 2 for Infinite Fencer.
I overlooked it on my
Okay,
turn.
so that's 11. What is your melee accuracy?
Melee accuracy, well, the base
Not melee accuracy, melee damage.
15 plus 2 for Infinite Fencer.
Okay, you are going to be at 31 initiative. Shadow is crashed, but it's still his turn to act. And for the purposes of this, I need you to roll me dexterity plus dodge.
So basically, I'm rolling to dodge.
Actually, scratch that. I've got a better one for you. You're rolling dexterity plus athletics.
Okay, that's a little better. All right. Ten successes.
12 successes.
Damn it!
Now here's the good news. You don't take any damage. He still takes one damage though. But here's the bad news. Pick an element.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Aside from light or darkness.
I'm gonna pick air.
As you try and get out of the way, he reaches and you see a claw of dark energy come and go right through you and then pull something out. He opens up his hand and you see what looks like an orb of a miniature tornado. In game terms, you cannot use any Kaze powers next round. Until the end of your next turn, you cannot use any Kaze powers, period.
You can still freeze them, though.
That's why I picked air. I picked a power that I had a feeling I wouldn't need.
And
However, on the downside, this still counts as a melee attack. So, roll me a d10.
Nine.
Alright, pick a status effect.
Well, we were just talking about it. We're gonna freeze his ass.
Alright, he notices spots of ice forming around him, and he's going to be a little bit slower. But that's going to be his turn.
And
it's now your turn, Shades.
well, before we move to his turn, there's something we overlooked on my turn. I have hyper armor, and he was only one over my parry roll. So anything that's not above my base Tamashi has to suffer damage equal to half his attack.
All right, then he ends up taking 4 direct damage.
All right then.
All right. Yep.
All right. Well, first things first. At this point, I'm not worried about the other two guys. I want to know as much as I can about this little bastard. So I'm gonna do a deep scan on our shadow. So let me roll my roll. Wits plus perception.
All right.
All right, and thanks to my augmentation, 8 successes.
All right. So you wanted to know about the shadow. Here's what you do know. He utilizes a lot of darkness abilities, and he has the ability to temporarily seal other people's powers. Or in some cases, steal them completely.
Okay.
Well, that helps a little bit. Let me see what I can do with that. Sadly, I can't do too much because, unfortunately, I don't have that many light powers. Alright, well, in that case, well, let's focus on freezing the son of a bitch more. Let me just double check how much power I'm using for this. Alright. Actually, hold on. Let me see, because I think there's 2 moves I can do for this. Actually, you know what? I was going to do Winter's Breath, but I just have a better idea. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Because why just freeze one of them when I can risk freezing all of them?
Oh, Shades, what you doing over there?
I'm geniusing. Here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna summon up several dragon heads that float around the area, and they're gonna create a nice cold environment using Polar Vortex Kata.
You're a genius.
All right. Okay, roll me Umi plus Lore plus Tamashi.
Ten successes out of 17. Exceptional.
All right. Well, first off, the dragon head appears and seems to release a roar that essentially causes a blizzard in the immediate area. And by immediate area, I mean 40 feet around you. And all 3 enemies take -3 to any sort of perception, and we'll have to roll an endurance plus survive check to stave off freezing, and take 1 damage from ice shards every round.
Watch out, boys. Winter is coming.
No comment.
Actually, I take that back. It's 45 feet because exceptional success. And anyone using fire attacks has to beat your Tamashi with the activation roll. And this applies to everyone.
Well, thankfully, I know my 2 boys back here don't use fire-based attacks, so that's not going to be a problem for us.
Nope. Now, as far as the others, let's see. Okay, that's 1 point of freezing. And that's another point of freezing. And that third one has another point of freezing and 3 damage. The shadow takes 3 damage.
What is this?
Now, how
So
much
you're
health
saying that
does
third one
Shadow
does-
have?
Huh?
How much HP does Shadow have?
Right now, 14.
Oh, he dead now. Next round, he dead.
Wait a second. You said the third one had no successes, so he's frozen, and he had 3 1s.
All right, botch.
Oh! Hold up!
Kaigan RVT. Grab some scotch, never without a botch.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Mike.
Hey, Rick, there's one for the counter.
But let's see. Action. That is still a major action, so that's going to be your turn, Shades.
That's fair enough for me.
And now it is the Mountain King's turn.
Come at me, bruh. I was like, let's see. Can I induce him to get pissed off so I can parry an attack? Can I do that?
Oh, he's come. You see his eyes start going red. You see steam starting to come off of his skin, and he is charging like he is a bull. And he is going straight at you with that axe.
Oh, that's cute.
The worst part is if this hit, he's using Sunder. So if this hits, you don't get any armor reduction.
That's if it hits. He still has to get through the speed thing first.
Yep.
And he's kind of frozen at the moment.
Yeah.
He does lose a couple die due to freezing, but let's see. He also takes 2 damage.
And I have to roll 14 dice because it's fully speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
One, 2. "11 successes, no ones."
14 successes.
All right.
These are the Grandmasters. It ain't gonna be that easy.
Even though the steam was starting to come off of him, that unfortunately does not cancel out the freezing because it's not because he wasn't using a fire-based thing.
All right. So I'm going to attempt to parry.
Yep.
Oh boy.
And that's another one on him.
All right. Well, let's see. I've done a 0. Give me a second. 3, 4. 9, 10, 11. All right. So. Oh, well, I take 1 damage because I see a 1 in there. Not too lucky when it comes to that, but. I want to be, fuck it. 15 successes.
Luckily, you managed to parry, so you get a melee or unarmed counter. You can't boost that. You can't boost that with anything, however.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna go with unarmed. It's the highest, both in accuracy and in damage.
All right, roll in accuracy.
Let's see here. Oh, it's the same as my parry, actually. So, actually, is it natural unarmed accuracy, or is it what I had with the 12 with the extra 2 because of the alpha form of the omega form?
That you still get the you still get the bonus.
So it's 13 then. So you get the 2. There you go. All right. Take another 1 on damage. 45. 8 successes.
Six successes.
Boom.
All right.
I drop toehold, guys. I drop them. I essentially move out of the way and trip them.
I was gonna go with you. Flip over him and manage to kick him in the back.
All right, let's go with that then. Actually, no. He's a big mountain of a dude. I flip over, but instead of his back, I go right to the knee.
That'll work.
He's a big dude. What do you want to do? You chop his fucking leg off.
So, let's see. That's going to be a 2. That's going to be a 2-point bonus. Unarmed damage.
Unarmed natural is 13. With the 2, that's 15.
All right, so that is going to be 17 damage total. That goes straight to your initiative.
That's 17?
Yep.
Makes it 20. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mr. Giant Bearded Dumbass Person.
All right, and he is crashed. And it's now your turn.
Oh, wait, I get...
All you did was a counterattack.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, right now he's flat on his ass, and I'm right behind him. How about we take the big show to Suplex City?
Do it,
And I'm engaged.
do it.
Yep.
And I'm engaged already. Am I?
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I literally, all I have to do is engage or grapple.
Yep.
This guy did all the work for me.
Isn't that beautiful?
What? I still get the 2 bonus for on a grapple, do I?
Yeah. Actually, no. It's 4. It's 4 bonus
Yeah.
because you're using strength, not dexterity.
That's true. Let's see here. No ones. That breaks that streak. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 successes.
11 successes. He got no successes, no ones.
So he's grappled. And I'm still in hot tag, so guess what I'm trying to do? Let's put it this way. As far as the gentleman I'm about to suplex, he is not ready nor willing, and definitely not Gable.
You're going high amplitude?
High, yeah. It's grand amplitude, or they call it the Omegaplex, or I think they tried to call it the Omegaplex, but yes. It's a tag team maneuver. I'm taking an advantage of the hot tag thing.
All right. Roll unarmed damage and add the successes to your unarmed damage.
Okay, so I roll accuracy.
No, you roll You roll the number. This is the only time you really do a damage roll.
Okay, so it's 13 plus 2, so that's 15 then.
Roll 15 dice.
Yeah.
D6, and every success that you get is going to be 1 more damage.
On top of the 15.
Yep.
All right. Sounds like damage to me. Yeah. 2, 3. That's. I need 1 more. All right, let's see here. All right. I can tell you right off the bat, no ones. Let me just 7. So 7 plus 15, that's 22. Yeah.
All right, 22 damage. And I'm assuming this is withering.
It may as well at this point.
All right, that's 42 initiative for you.
Oh.
Mike, you're up.
All right. This fight has been taking something. It's time I unleash something that I should have done in the first place.
You're gonna place more mines?
No, I can't do that. I can only do that once a scene.
Ah.
But who's hurting more, you or Kelby or Lynn?
I am. I'm at 45 out of 50 HP.
And considering that I don't have to take any damage from that the energy thing, I'm still at 45 HP. So if you're healing, give it to him.
as well.
So I teleport over to Lynn there. Heal. That. Is endurance plus defend plus half my Tamashi. And endurance. Defend is 4. Half my Tamashi is 8, so that would be 4, so that's 18 dice. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes.
9 successes. Okay. Although I think
And I get an auto success because I'm not the one. I'm not the patient, so that's 10 successes.
all right. So they both recover 10. They both recover 10 HP.
I'm full up.
Yep.
So that's going to be it for you.
That's it for me. That's a major
All right.
turn.
All right, and now your turret goes, and that is going to be that because there's 3 of them now. That is going to be a long burst, but it's still plus 1 to each. So ranged damage.
Is still 12.
Okay, so every one of them takes 5 damage. And that is going to be it for that turn. Which of course means, because they're still in the storm, all of them have to roll again to see if they add another layer of freezing. Let's see. The Mountain King adds 1 more layer of freezing. And he loses 2 HP because he rolled 2 ones. Let's see. The Wild Hunt gains one level of freezing, and takes 1 HP of damage.
That's 2.
And finally, the Shadow He
Sorry
takes
about
2
that.
damage and gains another level of freezing.
That's through the counter, Lex.
No, those are botches.
Well, they didn't succeed.
Yeah, but a botch. Well, no, they didn't succeed, but did they at least roll any successes?
They rolled successes, just not enough.
So then it's not a botch. So the counter does not go up.
Yet.
Yet.
This does mean that each of them is that the Mountain King and the Wild Hunt are going to lose 4 die, and the Shadow is going to lose 6.
Exactly as planned.
And speaking of plan, Matty, it's your turn.
Gentlemen, what is the city we're supposed to be in right now?
Alpha City.
Alpha City? No.
No. I think I know what city it is, my friend. Or at least what city the Mountain King's ending up in right now.
Yep, because you have held that grapple for 1 full turn.
Yep. So we get to do it again.
Yep.
Though this time I do around and no, hold on. Give me a minute. I need a good tag team maneuver, but
Doomsday Device.
3D.
oh, we already did the 3D. Doomsday Device sounds good, but I'm thinking Roiling Dervish.
I can go with that.
That's what I'm thinking. So it's still a grapple. That's 2 more. And I'll let it go this time around simply because it'll be time for a finisher at this point.
Dude, why keep blowing your finishers on these guys? The rate we're going, I'm saving my finisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, but eventually one of us is going to have to do a damage, right?
You can do a decisive attack without doing a finisher.
Yeah.
All right. Decisive Whirling Dervish, then.
All right, how many did you get?
Bad news. 2 1s. That brings me back down to 48. Gotta keep track of that stuff. And 12 successes.
All right. And what's your unarmed damage?
Unarmed damage is 13. No, actually, no, still 15.
Actually, scratch that. You're not using your unarmed damage. You're using your initiative. So.
Oh, yeah,
so
initiative. My initiative's 42, but I don't want to blow it all, though.
That's what the decisive really does.
It's all or nothing.
I wanted to keep the 42, but yeah, well.
Nope. It's all or nothing.
Don't worry, dude. With how quickly we've been getting it back, we'll be ready to go in no time.
Fair enough.
42 plus how many successes?
I had 12.
All right, that is 54 total. And he is dead.
Boom! Ah.
Dead twice over.
Oh, really? Okay, then.
Okay, you're going to be down to 3. It's going to be your turn. Shades, it's now your turn.
All right, well, at this point, that poor Shadow's thinking is pretty much an icicle at this point.
So you're saying he's like a dark crystal?
Oh! So, let me do a quick scan on our hunter and see how much health he has.
Let's see. He's at 19.
Okay. And we'll keep this simple. 2 blades. 1 for the shadow, 1 for the hunter.
All right, what do you got planned?
Well, I'm assuming well, actually, no, I know I'm not engaged to the hunter, so at this point, best thing I can do is just give it a nice good fling. 'Cause I don't think I have any. I don't know if I have any good powers I can match with that. But let me see.
So you're doing a 2-action flurry.
Yep. Which, given I'm using the actual my blades on my bank, will be no loss. And you know what? Ooh. Oh no! Wait.
Well, your air powers have come.
Yeah, my air powers are back, but that's not gonna. That might not do much here. I was looking at my earth powers, but I don't. The obsidian shards doesn't really help in this case. But screw it, sharp edges.
All right.
But first, I assume. Well, actually, for one, it'd be melee. The other one would be ranged, because I'm flowing.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to make 2 different rolls here.
Mm-hmm. So let's go with the first one against the shadow who's currently engaged against you. So roll me melee accuracy.
Right, infinite fencer still applies in this case, right?
Yep.
Well, in that case, I get to use armor breaker on top of everything else. Look at that.
Okay, he takes 2 damage because he rolled 2 ones.
All right, 13 successes.
That definitely hits.
Well, he's frozen up. He can't really do much.
Yep. So he only got 2 successes because he lost so many dice. So that's gonna be 11. How many 9? Wait, actually, before that, we need to determine whether or not sharp edges work. So roll me forms plus melee plus Tamashi.
$12 successes out of 19.
Yeah, that's exceptional.
Like it's gonna matter.
All right. That is 2 more damage. How many 9s did you roll when you rolled your attack?
I rolled 4 of them.
All right, that's 4 more. And your initiative is
31.
.48 damage with the melee attack. And well, he had 5 HP left. Now, as for the wild hunt, that is going to be a ranged attack. So, are you going to use a power with that?
Give me a second. Gotta look through all my powers now. This is the one downside to having so many goddamn powers. Still looking. Give me a sec, guys. Honestly, I don't think there's any really good powers I can use for this case, especially since he's already gonna kill him anyway.
Well, you are using a ranged attack. And I believe there's a few things that you can use.
Yeah. Well, in this case, because it's a different attack, Infinite Fencer kicks back in, and I can go Sniper on this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know of one.
Ooh, what you got for me?
Lightning Trigger Finger.
I was looking at that, yeah, but I mean, a flurry? Do we really need that?
Yeah, good point. Good point. That may be a little overkill here.
Like I said, almost any power I use will make it overkill. He's going to die.
All right, just do a basic ranged attack then.
There's no kill quite like overkill.
16 successes.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Plus, I get 4 more in the bank on top of the other one I already got. So, oh, my bank is looking nice right now.
Only 5. No ones.
Like it matters.
All right. And your unarmed, not your armed, but your ranged damage.
13 normally, plus 2 more for Infinite Fencer. So that is 15.
And your initiative.
31.
He did.
I could have told you that!
Yep.
And at this point, I'm looking at Caldwell, Mike. Do we want to keep this game going forever, or do we want to get to the main event?
Let's say he's only got 3 left. Might as well have him send one down.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Caldwell. Got any more bitches?
You see 3 more start to jump down, and before they're about to reveal their robes, that same red mist that you saw when this whole thing started starts to engulf and seem to disintegrate and devour them. And you hear a bunch of incoherent screams from it as it does. The thing is, though, you know the screams.
Oh. Looks like somebody refuses to die.
Yep. Those screams is the same voice that Predator had. And looking at this, Caldwell shakes his head and says, "What a pity. I would have thought that he would have learned his place. That his raise was just our key, not the means to exact his own desire."
We should probably tell him we pissed him off by accident.
No, I think he knows.
Yeah.
You sure he knows?
At that point, Caldwell decides, well, given that, I suppose it falls to me to teach what's left of Predator his place. You see him raise his arm, and what looks like a tear in space begins to open like an opening eye. In fact, that's exactly what you see on the other side of the tear, a cosmic eye. It looks straight at that mist, and the screams continue again, except instead of screams of rage, it's screams of terror. Like he just looked right into the abyss and is essentially disintegrated. So that mist is gone. And that was just with a shrug. Caldwell finally stands off of his throne and seems to step down on a long string of invisible steps. The entire area seeming to quiet, even with the fighting outside. And he finally steps into the arena. His eyes are completely white. And you see what looks like a golden halo around his back. And then he says, "It is joined then."
Time to end this, Caldwell.
I step forward. Hello. My name is Mosh Flemish. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
You know, if you do the whole thing like that, a great wordsmith.
Here's the good news.
Hmm?
That whole thing of lose 1 HP every time you roll a 1, that's gone. But because he's now in the area and is now using his power, that amount of energy is even more saturated. So what ends up happening is any zeros you roll are triples, not doubles.
What?
However, any ones that you roll subtract 2.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Once again, I have to ask, because of my power, do I have the chance to negate that negative effect?
If you want to, but you have to decide that before the roll.
Wait, are we fighting Caldwell now?
Yeah. He killed Predator, and Predator killed the other 3 Grandmasters. He's all that's left!
All right, then. Since Mr. Flemish over there decided to be, I was hoping to keep this for next week, but since we're doing it now, it's main event. Gentlemen, a great wordsmith once said this. And of course, gentlemen, I am indeed paraphrasing. This right here, my name is Jerry Kelby, and I am a certified G and a bona fide writer, and you can't teach that. And this right here, well, he already introduced himself, but this is Mosh Flemish. And he can blow you the fuck up with time, and you can't teach that. And this right here, he goes right to Justin. This is Justin Osmond, and you Caldwell, and this is Professor Caldwell's fucking killer, and you can't teach that. Bada boom! Realist writers in the room, how you doing?
Again, thank God I'm wearing my headphones right now. Thank God I'm wearing my headphones right now. At this point,
no idea how much I've been holding that in.
I'm sure you have. At this point, at that, I look right at Caldwell and I say, listen, you think because of your insatiable quest for power that you have and your use of the code, that you think you're a god, that you control the universe. Well, guess what? That only works if you're the only one who controls the code. But you're not, are you? I am. I'm in control
And if
as
we
well.
had-
And I
And if we
will-
had it,
Yeah.
go ahead,
Calby.
go
And I will use that code to stop you. You will not hurt others as you have already hurt. You killed my mother, trapping her in with your harebrained scheme. Yes, she was in search of the code as well, but I guarantee you she did not have the sick and twisted dreams you did. And now, I'm going to make you pay for it. And I'm going to make sure that this city is safe, because that is what I do. I am a Kamen Rider. And you're dead.
Do we need to spell that out for you?
No, but here's the good news. I'm probably going to award you 2 XP for that speech. The bad news is that when I rolled initiative for Caldwell, I got a bunch of zeros.
Oh shit!
He is at 21 initiative.
We are in for a fight, boys.
Ooh.
There's 2 sides, 2 masters of infinity. One whose knowledge expanded within the bounds of what I allowed, with a weakness that I can exploit. The other unbound by petty moralities, and in the end, only I will remain standing. And with that, he makes his move.
Don't scare me like that. For a second, I thought you were going to end the show early.
Nope.
No.
Okay. He is going to use. You see him extend his arm and produce a white hot ball of flame that suddenly explodes outward like the heat from a nuclear blast.
Whoa.
So
Roll dodge.
the power that he is using is atomic exhalation. And he got an exceptional success.
Fuck!
So, because of the kind of attack that this is, its range is Kagayaki. His Kagayaki is 5, so that is range of. So everything within a 25-foot radius is getting hit with this fire. So I'm going to roll. Everybody needs to roll me. Let's see. Endurance plus resolve.
I only got 1 resolve of the whole deal. Oh, holy shit. 0 triples, right?
Yep.
So instead of 1 6, it's 3 success. Okay. My math is gonna be all weird now. Thanks.
All right.
Well, for what it's worth, I got 4 zeros out of the deal.
And I've got 10 successes overall. So I got 8, but I got 2 zeros, and that rounds it up to 10.
So, "13 successes. That's what I have. Yeah.
18 successes.
Damn.
Well, he's not getting hit, that's for sure.
He got 14 successes. So, how many did you get, Shades?
10. All because my resolve's too goddamn low.
Same here. Fucking thing.
So is mine, but I have 10 endurance.
All right. So let's see. Okay. Got that. Shades, what's your armor?
Right now, it is 4.
You take 10 direct damage.
Damn.
Plus, roll me 2. Plus, let's see what else you got. Good news, you don't suffer irradiate. Bad news, you still suffer burn for next round. So you're going to be taking an extra point of damage when your turn comes up.
Hold that thought.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Because don't forget what I have. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check something here. Yeah. Reflexive ability. I'm activating cold shower.
All right, you don't suffer burn.
And immediately after that, I've got to roll Umi.
All right, roll it.
Six successes, which means for the next 6 turns, I cannot be burned. Good try there, Caldwell. It's gonna take more than that to knock me down.
Yep. Matty, how many successes did you get?
12. No, 13, sorry. I was looking at the other sheet. Yeah, 13. It was 12 because of the triple of the 4 zeros and another success. So it was 13.
What's your armor?
My armor is 3.
You take 11 damage.
Direct?
Yes.
So that leaves me with 37. In a row?
Not said, boys. You
And let's see. Good news, you don't get burned or irradiate.
You bastard.
yes.
What did you roll?
18.
Good news, you don't get hit.
Yeah, we kind of figured that.
Lucky mother.
Let's see. And you don't get any status effects either.
Yep. Like I said, boys.
So I think it's safe to say that he's made an entrance.
Yeah.
That's an entrance. That is indeed a superhero landing.
Yep.
Ish.
Shades, I want you to roll me intelligence plus reason.
Okay, let me just see here. 9, 10, 12. 13 successes.
You hear bits of static coming in your communication, and as if somebody's trying to force a signal that looks like it's from Owl 9.
I can kind of hear you, Al 9. Can you pick? Can
After a bit, the AI on your suit does manage to well, I should say VI does manage to decrypt it, or rather get it so that it can fix. And you hear Al9's voice saying, "Keep him at range. Missiles inbound."
Roger that.
Did I just hear that correctly?
We've got backup coming, boys. Let's keep them down. Let's keep them down.
I got an idea.
The gist of what he said is basically, do not engage in melee against him, because they're gonna do what Tempest does best.
Blow shit up!
Shit out of him.
And also keep them from escaping, which that gives me an idea.
As does I.
You thinking of freezing a fortress there around this guy?
Nah. That's too risky. He'll break out of that. But you know what? You work on freezing, and I have my own methods to deal with them.
Ooh. Keep them off me, and I'll make sure you guys don't die.
You hurt the healer.
Yep.
Now, by the way, when my initiative resets, because of Infinite Fencer, don't I get my initiative resets to 4, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I'm keeping track on my own end too, but I want to make sure we're on the same page here.
But it is your turn, Shades.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make absolutely sure that this motherfucker doesn't get a chance. I'm gonna take 4 of my blades, and I'm gonna fling them. I'm gonna basically shoot them off. But we're gonna add a little bonus to this. We're going to throw in... Let's see, hold on. We're going to throw in a little ion trail. Because direct hits from that get a chance to paralyze. Actually, hold that thought. Would my 100 Fist Tempest account for the power of a certain other move then nearby? Or account for range flurries?
Yes.
In that case, screw that. We're going to go up a notch. Lightning Trigger Finger.
All right. Let's see.
So that's 10, guaranteed 10 shots for each blade. All of them with a chance to paralyze if I get exceptional.
All right. First off, roll me forms plus range plus Tamashi.
$11 out of 17. That's exceptional.
Yep. So each shot is going to have a chance to paralyze. So, given the use of the swords, how many shots are you doing total? Given the swords and 100 Fist Tempest.
Let's see. So 4 swords plus 10 shots for each sword. We're looking at 40 attacks.
All right then. Roll me ranged accuracy. Obviously, I'm not going to have you roll 40 times.
And to kick things up a notch, since it's Infinite Fencer involved, Sniper. All right. Thirteen successes.
13 successes. Okay, let's see what I get here. Just barely over. No, just barely under. Sorry.
Oh, barely under.
Just
Oh,
barely
thank God.
under. So you are so lucky that this managed to work.
Yes. That'll give me a heart attack there.
I figured I did that when he nuked all 3 of you.
Yeah.
So, 1 point bonus. And what's your now is this withering or decisive?
Withering. It's way too early for me to go decisive at this point.
Okay. How many okay, what is your ranged damage?
15.
I think you've set a record for initiative after I calculated some of Caldwell's own effects.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of my plan.
Would you like to know how much initiative you'll have next round?
Oh, please do
It's
tell.
triple digits, isn't it? It's triple digits, isn't it?
600.
Something tells me we're not gonna need Tempest.
Yeah, I might be calling L9 next turn going, dude, you might want to go ahead and forget about that backup. I think we've got this.
I would not be so.
You know what? In this case, there's always a plan B.
Oh, no, trust me.
We got our plan B.
Don't
boys.
forget what
Plan
else
B.
I have. Here's the thing. That was only 4 blades. I had 16 in the bank.
Oh, and he's got that thing called the Infinite Dragon Raft.
And let's
Yeah,
not
we're
forget,
good.
because I got 4 zeros, I just got my 4 swords back.
And you're telling me not to use my finisher.
I didn't realize. I thought we were still going to have one more round. My apologies.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Jeez.
Yeah.
So time will tell. This is just the first salvo in the battle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something tells me that nah, he ain't going down that easy.
Exactly.
If you could get 600, chances are he might get 600 initiative.
He can try.
He could try.
Bear in mind, he is crashed right now, and he already had his turn. He's not going to get another chance to attack.
Yep. But, Mike, it is your turn.
It is my turn. Okay. Well, let's see here. Well, I know that Lynn and Virtue are feeling the burn of that initial attack, so dice.
For the record, Shades, if it wasn't for the fact that this is the final battle, I probably would have nerfed that.
But I think at this point, it's the final battle. Hey, all of the initiative.
We're going to go for a record tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I am promising you that right now.
Well, we've already had 2.
Hey,
Quick
if
as
this is
kill.
the final battle, would you say that this is a fight without honor?
Yes.
Oh, God.
This is a fight. Actually, I will go one more. This is a fight without honor, being promoted by BJW.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal everybody up. I've got 17 successes.
17 successes.
Yes.
All right, everybody gets healed for 17 damage.
Boys, you're back at full health.
Yeah,
Damn
pretty
right.
much.
Now then. That's going to be it for you. It's going to be it for you. Matty, you're up.
And as his turn comes out, as he gets ready to go, I look over at Lynn and I go, Lynn,
Just keep them cold for me.
All right, but I can't do. I'll see what I can do. Because the only thing I see up here that can freeze him is Monsoon Strike Kata, right?
One of the things did we roll for paralyze?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Do that.
Shit.
How the hell are we gonna pull that off?
Roll me 40 dice and tell me how many successes you get.
Jesus, it'd be easier if I roll them for you, dude.
16.
He has 16 levels of paralyze.
Oh my god. He ain't moving.
Yeah. Because even if he can handle, if he can actually move, he has a negative 16 to all physical actions.
And his speed is in half.
Yeah, I could do Monster and Strike Kata.
Yeah, you pretty much can't miss because he can't dodge.
It's technically a melee attack. We're trying to get away from the melee, but I'm like, dude, I can literally zip in and zip out and freeze him.
You could have your duplicate do it.
Yeah. Which is pretty much what I'm gonna do, and my duplicate can have enough time to get back before he gets blowed the fuck up.
It's what we in the business call a ranged melee attack, which sounds contradictory, but it isn't.
It's called running interference.
So,
roll
me. So first, roll me a. And as I mentioned before, we mulliganed this that you could use this unarmed. So roll me unarmed accuracy.
All right, so unarmed. That's still 11 plus 2 more. Oh no, it's 4 more in Alpha and Omega, isn't it? That's 2.
Yep.
It's 4. Get 11. Plus 4. 1, 2, 4. 15. Wouldn't it be something if I get all zeros?
Oh, that would be the day.
Oh.
You getting all 15 would be like Wendy Lee coming to Rangers Con.
Oh, don't do that to me, dude! I'm already pissed off enough that she's gonna be at Morphicon. Then I'm gonna miss that shot.
Oh.
Yeah, for those who hadn't heard, last minute Rangers Morphicon update. Erica Fong from Samurai, Neil Kaplan, and Wendy Feisingly are gonna be at Morphicon this weekend. Easy, you fucking bastard! I hate you. You guys don't know, she is number 1 on my bucket list of VAs that I want to interview before I die.
This is gonna require some math, boys. Well, hold on, no. That was off. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's 8. 8 zeros.
Holy shit!
Don't ask. I still don't know how the fuck I roll this good. I shouldn't be this good.
That's minimum. Before even adding the singles, that's 24.
Yeah, that's 24 successes so far. Plus, so that's 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 successes.
$28 successes. Let's see what he got.
Not as much.
26.
Close!
Wow. All right, so I will Umi 5 melee, which is let's see, which is 8.
You rolled unarmed, didn't you?
Monsoon Strike Kata is Umi plus melee plus Thomas.
Yes, but but Mildred mulliganed that and said it was going to be unarmed.
Ah, that's right. Okay, so unarmed makes that. So Umi's still 5. But unarmed, accuracy, just regular unarmed.
Yeah, just the unarmed stat at the top, not any accuracy or damage.
Yeah. Okay. Just 5. So that's 5, 10 plus Tamashi, which is 4. Let me just do. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all. That's my dice pool. That's my dice pool, Mr. Pool. Let me. So the hit's gonna hit. Let's see if he gets cold. So out of 14 right now. Moment, please. Moment, please. Please. So 5 zeros. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate math. That's 15 so far. 15.
What's your dice pool?
14. So it's already exceptional. But let's just for the sake of 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, that's 18 successes for the
18
which is exceptional.
All right. Okay, first, well, you add, so you got 18, so it's exceptional. So
Yeah.
you got, so, let's see. Your unarmed damage is what?
Unarmed is 13 plus 2, 15.
All right, you add 5. You got 2 from the bonus from the attack defense difference.
Yeah.
Then you add 5 for Monsoon Strike. Did you? Clearly, you didn't roll any ones, so that doesn't apply.
I did not roll any ones, no.
All right. Roll me a d10 and tell me the face result.
Uh, 8.
All right. He has 1 level of freeze, along with the ungodly amounts of paralyze that he has, which just means that he's going to deal with even more. He's going to deal with even more die penalty.
to. Let's see.
All right. So
What's my initiative? I'm trying to remember. It was 3. Started with 3.
Yep. So you are now at 25.
It's good.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. I look at Shade's initiative and I'm like, fuck. Overcompensating much?
Just a tad.
I gave him a left tap. You're about to nuke him.
Oh, that's right. I've already had my turn.
All right. So obviously, oh, we forgot one small thing. The turret.
The turret.
Yes, the turret.
God damn it.
It is a short burst.
Yep.
Mike, ranged damage.
Mike, if you kill Caldwell with that turret, I'm a Dave you.
My turret damage is 12 plus the 1 for short burst, so we've got 13.
All right.
There's no spreading the love around. He gets all of it.
Not like it's gonna matter here in a minute.
All right, and that is his turn. Now it is. But before that, you immediately hear a voice yell, "Get the down!"
Duck!
Oh, God.
Duck!
Ducking us.
As you do that, you see a bunch of Tempest and Guild soldiers coming out of the woods. As in a few dozen, and they unload on him.
Oh shit!
And he's paralyzed.
Yep. But his mental abilities are still there, so he is able to put up a shield around himself when it comes to their firing, and their grenades, and their rocket launchers.
Jesus.
And then they say that they pull back in order to reload. Because when we're talking about ridiculous offense, I mean Homura against Walpurgisnacht levels of ridiculous.
Yeah, I get that.
And then they pull back because they hear a bunch of planes coming, and that's when the carpet bombing happens.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Unfortunately, he was so busy projecting those shields that when the dust settles, he's very distracted and looking around for the next ambush.
So he's looking down, or he's not looking in the right direction.
Nope, and it's your turn, Shades.
Dude.
So basically he's looking up, looking at the carpet bombing. He's not looking at me.
Nope.
Well, this was the opportunity I was waiting for. So what I was gonna do an epic speech to call his ass out, but instead I'm just gonna whisper this quietly. This is for my mother and for everyone you hurt, you son of a bitch.
Kelby hears that. Al 9, this is Flynn. Hold your fire.
And I'm like, you two, back up.
Yeah.
Let's see. I run to Kelby, and we warp us 30 feet away from Virtue.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea. Because at this point,
Kelby looks at Osman. Nuke him.
and I just simply nod. I just simply keep walking And that's when I reach over to my arm pad. And I'm like, I've been saving this one just for you, you bastard.
Infinite Dragon Wrath!
Oh, and to add to this, I have 16 blades with 10 shots apiece thanks to the 100 Fist Tempest.
And he's got a 600 initiative.
Okay.
He's about to get his ass.
First off, roll me melee accuracy with its appropriate bonus.
"13 successes. No!
No.
Don't you dare say it! Don't you dare say it!
No.
There for this kind of roll, for this many ones, there is only one word to describe it, and I'm gonna spell it out. B-O-T-C-H. Botch.
Kaigan RVT. With some scotch, never without a botch.
Of all the times for this to happen! Oh my god! This is gonna be Alright! Everyone in the chat! Pause your show, pause your little side story for me. You gotta hear this one! So I get to roll those 13 successes again, and how low's the target?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones.
So dropping the target number by 4.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have turned Professor Caldwell, Emperor Palpatine, into the executor from the Boldly Flee.
Yeah. Oh, and it gets better, ladies and gentlemen. It gets better. Because with 13 dice, thanks to those 000s, because I never deactivated that power. I never canceled that out.
Oh.
And you still have 9 doubles, don't you?
Not. Honey, I will explain in a minute. This just got epic as fuck. Oh, yeah, that's right. No, do I get 9 doubles on this?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
9 triples.
And 0 triples.
9 doubles. 0 triples. Oh my god, he's going to die.
Ladies and gentlemen, 13 dice. I just nailed 19 successes.
Okay, 19. Now then. Let's
I just rolled.
we need to determine the 2d10. So let me, because since you're using that power.
Sorry, but I do 600 initiative damage.
So roll me 1d10.
Seven on the face roll, so 7 extra damage on that.
No, I'm going back in the room.
No, I want you to hear this because I want you to hear exactly how much damage I'm doing to the final boss. Trust me, you're going to want to hear this.
Plus 3 more for half Tamashi.
Because I'm also using all 16 of my
Okay.
Sentai Master,
And
in a word,
10 hits each of
Yes.
my final attack.
Plus...
yes, in the chat. So I guess Caldwell is truly 5.
Oh, you have no idea. I'm actually explaining to Lady K right now what's going on, and I want her
He
to...
interrupted me, damn it.
When you hear the damage, you will understand, dear. Trust me.
Okay. How many swords do you have?
16. And they're each doing a 10-hit flurry.
Okay, so 116.
No. That's just how many times I'm hitting him. That's not how much damage each hit's doing.
Alright, so... That's essentially 160 attacks. This is going to be a damage record, not just for this campaign, not just for your character shades, but for my entire tabletopping career, going all the way back to when I first started rolling dice in 1996.
Be proud, sir.
Oh, I am.
Even in the days of the times when I flirted with mega damage in the Rifts days, I did not get this kind of number.
Damn!
100,960.
Damage?
So he's
Yes.
You just broke 6 figures of damage.
Can we nerf him yet?
No need. That's the end of it. That was the final boss.
For this campaign?
Yes.
For this particular part of the campaign, I should say. There's a second season coming in.
No, we're switching games. This is it.
So as hundreds upon hundreds of dragons descend on him, you see him. You see as the dust settles that he is heavily damaged. A lot of his attire is ragged, and the weird thing that you see is that with some of the exposed parts, there's bizarre machinery that doesn't seem to work the way a normal mechanic would see it. So he's essentially modified himself so that he could force his abilities to utilize the Infinity Code the way it does. He looks straight at Osmond and says, "Very, very good, Osmond. You are an excellent demigod. I suppose I'm a better teacher than I initially thought. But here's the question I have for you. With all that power, how long will it take before you justify yourself one too many times and end up just like me?" And with that, a tear in space opens, and behind it is not an eye this time, but a mouth with rows and rows of teeth, and it sucks him in.
Caldwell was a Terminator.
Oh, that explains so much.
He integrated various O parts into his body in order to enhance it so that he could not only utilize but amplify the effects of the Infinity Code. But with that, the sky becomes normal. The incursions around the city vanish, and the day is won. The whole city looks like a massive battlefield, but the day is over, and there will be time to rebuild.
Actually, there may not be. There may not need to be. Let's bear in mind, I'm using the same power he is. Who's to say I can't immediately fix the damage he caused?
Who is also to say that you can't fix the damage of a certain commander?
Yeah. You heard the Terminator God. You can fix stuff with your Infinity Code. What the hell just happened? I'm sorry, rows of teeth?
I can fix a lot of things.
It's implied that he made a deal with things outside of this world. And this universe would have been his payment.
Well, looks like he lost the gamble.
Yeah. That deal kind of blew up in his face, I think. But no.
If you've seen The Princess and the Frog, he is essentially what happened to Shadow Man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I myself would have probably gone with Baron Harkonnen myself.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
But no.
Yep. But the point is, you do utilize that power, and streaks of light end up emanating out of you, and it slowly undoes the damage in the city. And one of those lights strikes Kiritani in his office. That's the good news. The bad news is that in doing it, you ended up expending so much energy that it vastly drained your abilities. You're back down to only being able to use your 5 base forms. It will take quite some time before you can utilize Asura or Nirvana form.
In this case, it's not a bad thing.
As I come to this realization, I'm like, you know what? It's probably for the best. No one person should have this kind of power. At least not until we can understand it and use it for the right purposes.
Are you guys going to head back to base?
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Yeah.
Well,
You
day's done. Day's
managed to make it there without incident. And as soon as you get there, you hear an applause from everyone. And at the end of all of that, after your hero's welcome, Caldwell steps forward, and right beside him is
wait, Caldwell?
But let him finish.
Not Caldwell.
Let him finish. You mean
Not Caldwell.
Kiritani?
Kiritani.
It's a problem when you have C's and K's so often.
Anyway, you were saying.
The three of you have done remarkably well, beyond even my expectations. I fully expected this day to be my last day alive. But I now have a new lease. And with the threat of Caldwell gone, it is a matter of what will happen to this branch of the Universal Guardian Network. It is with a heavy sigh that I must say that all UGN activities are officially labeled as standby. However, another person would like to speak with you directly, Osman. And you look as the person to his other side, Roseanne is of course there, is the person that you recognize. He looks like an old man. He has features similar to yours, but with a long beard and a heavy book. He is Old Man Osmond.
Wait,
He looks right at you. Not your. It's Justin's grandfather.
Yeah. The one I've been talking about all season, having to have like serious hatred for.
Yeah. Kelby looks at the bearded man, looks at Osmond, looks up. Security!
No, Kelby. Trust me. I think I know where this is going.
All right, but I got your back.
For the longest time, I called you an idiot. You're reckless. You risk others. You risk our own traditions, and you risk the knowledge that we've passed down for generations. But in many ways, you're exactly as she was. And I suppose if I hadn't been so stringent on traditions, none of this would have happened. Maybe a reckless idiot like you is what's needed for the Osmond family to survive in future generations.
Gramps, I've learned a lot in this adventure. And I would say I'm far from the reckless idiot that I used to be. But stepping outside our boundaries is never a bad thing. As long as we learn where we came from and never forget it. Keeping that tradition is what helped me get this far. So don't worry. Our family's still going to stay together.
He hands you the book that he carries, and he says, "Make sure you write your input in that thing thoroughly."
Grandpa, it would be my honor.
Things eventually die down, and everyone gradually goes their separate ways. At a reunion 2 years later, when things have died down, you see now obviously. With Kiritani's condition healed, he in the intervening years decided to go back to his old practice and use his mental abilities to help people who are going through their own issues, becoming a psychologist again. However, he has taken a extended sabbatical because, well, when you get to the reunion, you see that someone is with him. Someone wearing a ring.
Oh! I think I know where this is going.
Yep. Roseanne is now Roseanne Kiritani.
As soon as I see that I walk in, I'm like, well, it's about goddamn time.
Kiritani smiles and says, "That is only half of the news."
No.
No.
Little Yuri's and little Roseanne's running around? Oh.
Twins.
Oh.
I owe you a cigar, good sir.
Sometime down the line, I'll take you up on that offer. And speaking of which, Mr. Kelby, how is Miss Kelby doing?
Oh, we're taking it easy. just got off our honeymoon.
Well, it seems that things have returned to a semblance of normalcy. Obviously, Axis had a lot of questions for me after what's been referred to as the second O Day. But I answered them as best as I could. That Caldwell had been manipulating things from the get-go in order to try and unmake the rules of this universe and input his own rules. I also mentioned that there is the possibility that he got help from things outside of normal space, but unfortunately, the information on that is far too minuscule. So any investigation as to who was providing Caldwell with information is going to turn up naught. As far as the Grandmasters, he had apparently been planning this thing for decades before any of us had met. Many of those people he had given his powers to, in one form or another, resulting in them losing their names and becoming titles.
Yeah, I remember the interrogation I got that day.
Yeah.
But that is all in the past. However, I cannot deny that in a world that we live in, where magic, psychics, and even the occasional Opart are still going to be present. The world will always need riders, but I think when that time comes, your jobs should be teachers, not soldiers. So, Mr. Osmond, how does having a class in magical theory sound to you?
Sounds like the best thing I could ask for right now. And as I say that, I've got Sarah walk up next to me and give me a big old hug. I don't think I forgot about that little plot.
And I see you found a potential star pupil.
Well, she does have a lot of potential.
Potential. That is what this was all about, after all. We'll see how that potential can be tapped for all of us. Because for the first time in many years, there's an actual future, and not just day to day. But that future is going to involve a lot of work, and I suppose it's best to get to it when the time is right. And as you suddenly see the remaining members of the staff gather in the area, and one of them's got a photo, not a photo, but a camera, a large camera. And you see everybody's arguing about positions, and not Caldwell, but Kiritani just smiles and says, "Well, best get in the right position so you don't get cut out. And remember, don't blink." You hear 3, a 2, a 1, a flash, and the photograph is taken. That same photograph will end up being hung on the wall for Kiritani's office, but not as head of UGN, or rather head of a UGN branch, but as the principal of the academy that UGN was using as a front. And that, my friends, is where our story ends.
Woo!
So, I have a few people I need to thank. First off, I need to give a shout out to Biohybrid for approaching me with doing this thing. Second, I need to thank the three of you for being patient with me when it came to developing the settings. Even it took several months, and I had to deal with the computer issues midway through that delayed things even further.
Hey, with this kind of payoff, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
And all of the fans listening, I thank you for the ways that you've helped me get through doing this project. I would not be here doing this if it weren't for you people. So make sure to give yourself a round of applause as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, the fact that we have at least several people in this chat that not only have been watching us since day one, but have been participating in their own special ways, telling their own stories and having fun along with us. You guys made this so worth it. Like, oh, God.
Yeah.
I was really worried about how this was going to be received, and you guys made it so much fun.
Now, while Rider the Transformation has ended, that does not mean the end of TRPGs on the RVT network for only $9.99.
I love it, Mildred.
But we will be doing tabletop RPGs in the future. But we will be doing something a little different the next time the Die Gods come calling. But that is a topic for a later time, because I'm sure a lot of you have some questions, and I've certainly got plenty of answers. But because this is the end, next week we're going to be doing something a little different. All those questions that you have or may have had for all these episodes, keep those questions in the back of your mind, because in 1 week it will be a Q&A where all of you get to ask me about anything and everything.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Well.
Yeah, the three of us over here will probably be able to answer a few questions as well. I mean, I think I've got at least a few answers available because, well, this was originally my pet project. This was my idea to do this kind of TRPG. Years and years ago, I wanted to make this happen, and finally we got to do it, and it paid off much better than I ever anticipated. So, yeah, if you guys got questions for me and Mildred and Mike and Matty as well, next week.
Yep. So Shades, you want to run down what's going on the rest of the week?
Absolutely. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about here. So let's talk about what's happening the rest of this next week here on RVTV. Tomorrow night. Well, normally it'd be recap, but obviously we're still on our last break, especially since right now Easy Rider's over at Power Morphicon, the lucky son of a bitch. So we'll have to get to that, but next week we will be back, especially since the return of Dino Charge is coming. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Then on Friday, it's Wii U Game Night, Splatoon Night with TWK and possibly even Matty Jay. You never know. He's got the game now. He might be able to jump in. So we'll have to see you on that. But make sure you guys tune in Friday at 8 here on RVTV.
Oh, actually, announced that it's being Mario Kart night.
Oh, Mario Kart night. My apologies. See, I get myself mixed up. Anyway, Mario Kart this Friday at 8 over on RVTV. That'll probably be one of the last streams we do on the RVT YouTube channel, seeing as though after that we've got some issues to deal with, but we won't worry about that right now. Then on Saturday, SNN Gaming with Tony Helms and the gang, playing more Borderlands Online, where it's going to be wild, it's going to be crazy, it's going to be nuts! So make sure you guys check that out on Saturday. Then on Sunday, No Tokurist Live. Again, Easy is over at Power Morphicon right now, so he'll be just on his way back from Morphicon at that point.
So unfortunately, he won't be there for that. So make sure. But what we do have instead is we'll have Cards Against Humanity with myself, Matty Jay, Mike Shell, and Spade Ace. So make sure you guys join us for that, as well as our buddy Dealbot, because it was his idea. So make sure you guys tune in Sunday at 7 and check that out. Then on Monday, MetroCon Live! Yes, folks, the second of our MetroCon premieres is happening this Monday at 8. And what show are we premiering? It's the Metro Star Party in space! So make sure you guys check that out. And hey, Spade Ace will be there. Why? Because it's his goddamn show. So make sure you guys check that out Monday at 8 over on my channel. Then on Tuesday, it's Rift Down with TWK and the crew, checking out the latest WWE SmackDown and providing them randomness like they always do. That'll be over on TWK's channel, so make sure you guys check that out as well, Tuesday at 8. And then finally, like we said, next week, a special edition of Rite of the Transformation, where we're going to have a full-on Q&A. The four of us will be talking with you guys to answer your questions about the game and the stream and the future of our TRPG show. So make sure you guys check that out next Wednesday at 9 over on my channel. And that's going to do it for us here tonight. I want to send a big thank you to every single one of you that have been following us thus far. You guys have been awesome. Big thank you, of course, to Mildred the Monk. You have been a fantastic DM, and I look forward to continue working with you in the future, sir.
If there's any piece of advice I can give, it's that anything that you can expect might happen, throw it out the window.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So, and a big thank you to
100,000 damage. What the hell?
Oh my god. Woo!
Let's say one hit insta kill.
Yeah. I don't care how tough you are. That is dead. I am holding that as a badge of honor right now, and I'm going to carry that with me.
That's your badge of honor. Mine is my one turn insta kill.
Yeah. Oh.
But we have one other piece of business, though.
And what is that?
Well, this we've got a particular monk who's not going to be around for it to happen, but we've got a button to push for him.
Oh my god, I almost forgot about that.
That's why you have me around.
See, yeah. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this Friday is a very special day for our monk.
Oh yeah, it's Friday. Yes, Friday.
Yeah, this Friday. But of course, we won't be here until Sunday, and he won't be here then. So, you know what? We're going to press this little button right here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. おめでとう。素晴らしい。
素晴らしい。
Fuck your shit, Apocalypse. This cake isn't gonna bake itself.
Oh. See, folks, do you see why we keep this guy around? Why we're not getting rid of him? No, we ain't. We're keeping this son of a bitch. Oh, happy birthday, happy future birthday to you, Meldra. Oh, yes. All right, well, that's going to do it for us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you guys for joining us for our final match here on Rite of the Transformation. On behalf of our DM, Meldra the Monk.
My name is Mildra. I am your gaming monk. Stay fucking frosty, everybody.
On behalf of Mosh Flemish, Mike Shell.
This is Mike Shell who reminds you to who leave in Phasmo.
On behalf of Jerry Kelby, Matty Jay.
Common Writer Berlin reminding you how professional wrestling supports independent promotion as soon as possible.
My name is Justin Osmond, Common Rider Virtue on the Shades, and we'll see you guys next time. Rock on!